Karibuni katika kipindi kipendacho cha Picha Cup. Na leo hii tutakuwa na wanafunzi wa Academy pamoja na mwalimu Ernest Mtaya katika uchoraji. Karibuni. Pia unaweza kutufuatilia mubashara kupitia simu yako ya mkononi ITV popote. Karibuni.
Dear children, it's another Monday. It's me, Ernest Mtaya. I'm here today in Academic International Primary School. We are welcoming you for our show we call Picture Club. And today we are going to learn about the patterns. I'm here with the students for grade 1, and we are going to learn with them through your television, and later on you'll be able to understand what does it mean when you call patterns. Karibuni watoto, ni Jumatatu nyingine tena. Mimi ni mwalimu wenu Ernest Mtaya na wakaribisha kwenye kipindi hiki cha watoto kinachoitwa Picture Club. Basi leo tunajifunza kuhusu patterns na wanafunzi hao wa grade 1 au darasa la kwanza. Kwa hiyo tutajifunza pamoja nao na baadaye mtaweza kuelewa nini maana ya patterns. Okay, children, do you know what does it mean, the word patterns? If you know, raise up your hand. Okay, the one here says she knows the meaning of pattern. Okay, now what's your name? Daniela Lwakatale. Daniela Lwakatale, can you tell what does it mean, the word pattern? You raise up your hand, that means you know. Now, what does it mean, the word pattern? Daniela says, line means the patterns means line. Is that true? You say no, so you know what does it mean. Who knows? I'm coming to you. You will tell me what does it mean.
My name is Michelle BC. You said pattern is like a design.
Well done. Patterns mean design. Clapping to Michelle. Thank you. Thank you. That's enough. Patterns means design. Where can we see these design or patterns? Where can we see in our life? In our normal life, where can we see? Where can we see? Hello? Where can we see patterns? Michelle again, let's try here. Where can we see patterns, my friend? First, say what's your name? King Kevin Masaki. You are a king. And King Kevin Masaki. Okay, where can we see patterns? At home. Where at home? Where's at home? Michelle knows again. Let's see. Let's hear what Michelle wants to say. Michelle, where can we see patterns?
Clothes.
Yes, Michelle says we can see patterns in our clothes. Like mine here. Can you see? These are the patterns. Right? These are the patterns. Clap hands again to Michelle. Well done, Michelle. Okay, now I want to give exercise. Michelle is right. Not only on the clothes, we can see patterns in different places, in different objects. I'm going to give you exercise here, and you have to do it and to see if you understand the patterns, right? Because you cannot see patterns only on the clothes. You can see patterns in different objects, right? Are you agree with me? Now, your exercise will be patterns here. First, write patterns. Already written the patterns? Okay, good. Patterns. And write exercise. Okay. Finish writing exercise? Okay. While you are writing, let me explain for the children who are watching this program at home. Nimewauliza wanafunzi kama wanaelewa maana ya neno patterns. Kwa Kiswahili, kwa haraka, tukasema patterns ni marembo. Sawa? Lakini marembo haya mara nyingi yanayojirudia. Means patterns is a repetition, a design, or a motif, or repetition of a motif. Motif is a single design. Lile umbo moja tu tunaita motif. Likiwa linajirudia tunaita patterns. Nitaonyesha mfano hapo ubaoni. I'm going to show you example. What is the motif and what does it mean patterns? Now, we can see patterns on the clothes, as we said, or maybe the Michelle says. So look at this. Which shape is this? Class? Is it square? What is this shape called? Rectangle. And this one? And this one? And this one? You know. So both sides we are doing triangles. Right? And this one? Well done. And this one? All right. And this one? Semicircle, okay? Now, and here we draw vertical line or standing line, you call it like that. Okay, and here we do another shape. What do we call this shape? Okay, and this one? Now, what is this? Oh, good. So we can draw shape by using shapes. Kumbe watoto ambao mpo majumbani, mnaweza sasa mkawa mmejifunza, mnaweza mkachora shati kwa kutumia maumbo kama ambavyo watoto hawa wa grade 1 kutoka hapa academic walivyo wafahamisha. Basi tuendelee. Children, on this picture, I want you to draw patterns by using shape. So we say shape patterns. Shape patterns. You have to fill shapes here. Number two, mtoto ambao uko nyumbani, umeona hiyo picha, sasa jaribu kutumia maumbo kulipamba hilo shati kwa kutumia maumbo tu. Tunakwenda katika picha ya pili. Picha ya pili itakuwa ni chungu cha kuwekea maua. Hapa Dar es Salaam, pengine hata huko mikoani mkipita mnaweza kuona siku hizi vyungu vile ambavyo vinapambwa kwa rangi, kwa kutumia mistari, kwa kutumia maumbo, kwa kutumia aina mbalimbali. Basi msingi wake unaweza ukaanza kujifunza toka uko mdogo, utakapokuwa mkubwa utaweza kuwa designer mzuri, unaweza ukapamba na wewe vyungu vyako vya maua hapo nyumbani. So the second picture is a flower vase. It's here. Children, you have to look again here. What is this? Are you tired? What is this? What is this? Triangle. Now I continue. We start triangle. Now I use lines. See, these are the lines, cut lines here. Then I got the flowers, and I can draw flowers here, as you see. You can also try to draw the same the first picture and the second picture. Then when you get a time, you can color. Now on this picture, I want you to use lines pattern. Use line patterns. Okay? You know types of lines. Kwa hiyo kwenye picha ya pili, wewe mtoto ambaye uko nyumbani, kama na umeshachora, jaribu kuipamba au kupamba huo mtungi wa maua kwa kutumia mistari. Baadaye utapaka rangi, utaona itakavyopendeza. Now we are going to the last picture. It's number 3. Start to do a rectangle here. This can be a small carpet. Very small one. Here you have to do fast or quickly using your pencil or your color when you draw these lines to show the texture. Now on the last picture, I want you to be free. Let me do number 3 here. Be free to draw any patterns you like. We call free patterns. Free patterns. Children, this is your exercise for today. Okay. Now children, this is your exercise for today. And I want to see you what you're trying to draw. I'll pass around, and you are the child who are at home and you're watching now the program. I hope you can also try to draw the patterns. Basi kwa leo hili ndio zoezi letu, na watoto ambao niko nao hapa watajaribu kuchora hizo picha na kuweka hizo patterns ambazo nimewapa. Na wewe ambaye uko nyumbani, bila shaka utajaribu kuchora na kuweza kuonesha patterns. Now let's look the children who are here how they are going to do patterns. Yeah, huyu nafikia ameshaanza huyo. Bwana tuje hapa. Okay, now we can see already start to show the patterns. Can you say what's your name?
Ladislaus.
You say your name is Ladislaus Kizoka. Can you see the patterns we're trying to draw? Wow, it's nice. Maybe let me put it from the cameraman. Can you zoom it? Ladislaus tried to show the patterns. It's not yet coloring, but this is what it's trying. I would like if you can draw the big picture. If you draw the big picture, it will be easier for you to color, right? Thank you. Nilikuwa namwambia Ladislaus Kizoka siku nyingine ajaribu kuchora picha kubwa. Ukichora picha ndogo sana, au huru kuweza kuonesha zile patterns kwenye picha yako. Kwa hiyo ndio nilikuwa namwambia Ladislaus kwamba aweze kuchora picha kubwa. Tuendelee tena. Now do the pattern, show the patterns. Yes, but show the patterns. Here I can see the patterns. And now let me go and see another one who already start to show the patterns. You can see the one girl here. Okay, can you see this one? Okay, you did on the carpet. Here's not yet. But the first thing, we'd like to know your name. And the children who are watching you, they would like to know your name. Can you walk there and say what's your name? Daniela Luakatale. Now let's see. You did on the free pattern. Wait, Daniela, let's see first. Daniela, you start to do on the carpet, and you are interested in coloring. Okay, now you have to color this one, and later on, if you get the idea, you can do here lines, patterns, and shapes patterns. All right? Anajaribu kumwambia Daniela kwamba sasa kwa sababu ameshafanya patterns kwenye carpet, aweze kupaka rangi, baadaye akipata mawazo mapya kwa hizi picha mbili zilizobaki, nazo azicholee patterns, kwa sababu bado hajapata mawazo ya kuweka katika hizi picha mbili. Sasa tuendelee kwenye grupu lingine, tuangalie wavulana ambao nao pia wanafanya nini. Okay, who is ready? Here. This one. Okay, this is very nice. Now let's see. Okay, don't worry, it's okay. Let's see. Can you introduce yourself? What's your name? Speak louder. And can you watch the cameraman and they can see you?
My name is Brian Mnongone.
Brian Mnongone. Okay, Brian Mnongone, let's see. The first picture was shapes patterns. You are right. The second picture was line patterns, but you've done shapes. Fine, we can see lines around, but important for to show shapes. Do you know types of types of lines? Tell me the lines you know. Wavy line, another line. Huh? Zigzag line. So these are the lines you're supposed to do here. The third picture, you are right, because the free patterns. Now correct here, do corrections, but you can start coloring this too. Okay, thank you. Hii picha ya Kevin amejitahidi, lakini kwenye picha ya pili ambayo ilibidi afanye line patterns, yeye ametumia shapes. Sawa, kwenye shapes kuna outline, kwa lines zipo, lakini muhimu ilibidi aoneshe mistari. Kwa hiyo wewe uko nyumbani kama umefanya makosa kama hayo, basi rekebisha. Tuendelee tena. Okay, tunakuja kuona picha nyingine tena hapa. Can you introduce what's your name? I can't hear anything. Cornell Singana. Very nice. Okay, now you can see he did nice the first picture, but I can do correction for the shirt. It's supposed to start here. What's the name again? Oh. I'm trying to do corrections on his picture of Cornelius. The shirt. Can you move a little bit here? The hands must start on the edge here. The patterns are right. Lines patterns are right. The third picture is not yet. But please try to draw the big one, okay? Next time. Thank you, Cornelius. You have done the good ones, okay? Keep it on. Okay, now guys, you have seen these students of grade 1, the way they're trying to draw patterns and coloring. And I hope also you are at home, you can try to do the same like these children, and maybe one day you can send you a picture on our program and we can show it. Remember, our program you can also watch in the YouTube. So if you missed today, or if you did not watch from the beginning, you can watch the full program through the YouTube. Napenda kuwajulisha kwamba kipindi chetu hiki pia kinaonekana kwenye YouTube. Kama una internet, kama bahati mbaya labda umekikutia katikati, unaweza kuona kipindi chote kabisa kupitia YouTube. So children, yes, I said before, patterns. Let's see. You can learn more about the patterns. When you be in higher grades, you'll be able to understanding more about the pattern. For example, there are patterns we call side to side. Side to side, there are patterns like this. This we call side to side. People who are doing batik, they will understand this. Side to side patterns. Hizi ni patterns ambazo zinatazamana. Then we have back-to-back patterns. I'm going to use the same motif to show you how to illustrate back-to-back patterns. Now, we have other patterns, we call them back-to-back patterns. I'm going to use the same motif. When I say motif, I mean this one, I'm doing on top here. This one we can call motif. This a single design. A single design we call it a motif. That's in art. When you do only one design, it's called a motif. So when you repeat it, that repetitions, we call it patterns. Now let's see this back-to-back pattern. You see the motif is here. You see the side-to-side patterns. Now back-to-back is here. Now you can see the sharp edge now. Utaona hii juu inakutana na hii hapa. See the like gap here. So this we call break patterns. So when you try to arrange or to design your motif and you have a knowledge about these patterns, you can make beautiful patterns. Remember, we are doing this with a grade 1, so you want to go to their level. But when we're doing higher grades, we could show more and more and more. And for you watching this program, I think you can also get something from today's lesson. I really like to see your artworks through the contacts are going to be shown end of the program. Then you can send your artwork, whatever. If you want to send it through electronics, maybe you scan your artwork, you send by email, or maybe you can use a box number of ITV and Radio 1, then we can get your artworks and then we can show. And for me it will be helpful because I can see how other children at home, the way they are trying, and it's easy also when I get any information about art to contact with you, such as a competition and exhibitions. Napenda kuambia wewe ambaye unatazama kipindi hiki nyumbani, aidha kama ukiwa na mzazi au myoyote mkubwa, ningependa kuona na wewe jinsi unavyojaribu, na unaweza kutuma kazi yako kwa njia ya kielektroniki. Labda utaweza kuscan, utaweza kumwambia mkubwa wako, anaweza kujua ninachokizungumza, halafu akaituma kazi yako katika anwani itakayoonekana mwisho wa kipindi, labda kutumia email, au unaweza ukatumia box number ya ITV na Radio 1. Utakapopata picha yako, na mimi pia itakuwa inanisaidia kuona kwamba jinsi ambavyo naweza kusaidia kwa kujifunza kwako na kuangalia nafasi ambazo zinatokea kama mashindano ya kuchora ya watoto na maonesho ya kuchora watoto. Nafikiri mtakuwa mmeelewa vizuri sana katika kipindi hiki, na bado naamini wewe ambaye uko nyumbani bado, kwa sababu hawa ambao niko nao hapa physically naweza kuona, wewe kwamba uko nyumbani siwezi kuona. Kwa hiyo ningependa zaidi nipate kazi yako. So I want to say bye for today with my students here. Children, now we have to say goodbye for the children who are watching this. Can you say bye?
Na hapa tumefika mwisho wa kipindi chetu. Ni matumaini yangu kuwa mmejifunza mengi kupitia watoto hawa. Unaweza kuendelea kuona kipindi chetu kupitia YouTube na Facebook ITV Tanzania. Ulikuwa nami rafiki yako Allen Nzuri. Mpaka siku nyingine, asanteni na bye.
Kwa maoni na ushauri tuandikie kupitia info@itv.co.tz.
ITV pia inapatikana kupitia satellite Intelsat 906 frequency 3643 MHz, Symborit 8545, Mega Symbol FEC 23, Polarization Horizontal.